Hey Cali crew, welcome back, and today I'm going to be doing a detailed cut crease for you. As you can see, I already did my eyebrows, so they're good to go. And now I'm going to use my I Heart Revolution Strawberries and Cheesecake palette. For this eye look, I'm going to be doing a pink cut crease with a winged eyeliner, so I hope you enjoy. Now I'm going with my I Heart Color Essence eyeshadow primer base. It's always good to get a good eyeshadow base. Doesn't matter if it's expensive or cheap, just a good eyeshadow base or a good eye primer, just so your eye doesn't crease and it just makes the eyeshadow last all day. Now I'm using the Scotch tape just so I can make my winged eyeliner a lot easier and give it just a better clean look. I'm taping it like close to my waterline as I can. Well, you'll see as I do it. And now I'm grabbing my palette. After I check to make sure the tape looks even, I go in with the palette. I'm going in with this like dark brown reddish color. It's called Pour, P-O-U-R. And I'm going to start by tapping it on my eyelid, specifically in the crease of my eyelid. Don't like rub it right away, tap it. Always tap first. And now I'm going in lightly buffing, as you can see, following the crease of my eye, and then I'm slowly but surely buffing the crease out to the very end of the tape, as you can see past the tape, and I'm just doing it to the other eye. Alright, and now over that, what I just did, I'm going to go in with Juicy. It's a more pinky pink, not really baby pink or hot pink, kind of in the middle. But yeah, you're going to see what I do with that. I basically just kind of do the same thing, just go over that to make this transition color, make it a little more soft and put a little more pink in the eye. But basically, I'm just buffing that over the other color that I had previously pour. Go in with my eyeshadow base again and cut my crease. Basically, I put a little bit of the primer on my lid and then I look up and then it kind of does an outline of where my cut crease should be. Watch and you'll see. And as you can see here, I'm just following that cut crease all the way to the tape, getting a good little outline going for my winged eyeliner and the shadow that I'm going to put on it. going in with the pink color that I mixed with a bunch of pinks that I had. And I'm just going over that cut crease with it, starting by tapping on the pink, as you can see, and then slowly filling it in, being sure to take my time, because at times the eyeshadows can crease, so try to keep your eye closed as much as you can. But yeah, just take your time and fill it in as best you can. Alright, and now I'm just going in on my waterline with a black eyeliner, so there is no spacing in between my lashes and my real lashes. And then after this, I'm going to go in with my gel eyeliner from indepth to do my wing eyeliner. Alrighty, now I'm going in with my gel eyeliner and I am lightly pressing it on my eyelid right above my eyelash. I try to go as slow as possible and take my time so I'm not messing it up, and you'll be able to see the difference right after I draw the first line. Alright, and now I'm going to try to draw my winged eyeliner. I'm just going in with my gel eyeliner, trying to take my time, move slow, and just trace the line. Try to follow my waterline from my bottom lash, and I can't really explain it, you just gotta watch. Alright, and now I'm going in with the eyelash curler, just curling my lashes, getting ready for the falsies. I do end up switching lashes. You'll see in the next vlog that I post when I have the same eye look on. I end up switching lashes because the lashes I have on were not working with me. It looked like I had two different lashes on, but yeah, you'll see. And now I'm going in with my liquid liner because I didn't like how the gel liner looked. I didn't like it. I wanted it to be like a dark eyeliner and a dark wing, so I ended up going over that with my liquid liner. Alrighty, now my favorite part of makeup, lashes. I'm going in with my Kiss eye glue, well, lash glue, of course. And I put a nice thin layer on the lash, and now I'm just looking in my side mirror, trying to put it on. I try to place it in the middle of my eye and then press the end of it out and then push in the tip closest to my eye. As you could see, I like to try to put them on with tweezers, but then also just smashing them together with my fingers works very well also. Alright, now I'm just pressing my lashes down, trying to make sure they look even though they obviously don't, but that's okay. I'm just going to move on past that for now. I'm going to get my Fenty Pro Filter primer because that's the only thing that really hides my pores, and that is very lightweight and I love it. A good face primer. Highly recommend a good face primer. Always go with a poreless primer and then another primer on top of that, or just a poreless primer. Alright, and now I'm going in with my Milani Perfect and Conceal foundation in the shade Tan. I'm going to go in putting dots all over my face, but then before I do that, I'm also going to do my color corrector. Green for the red spots and red for my under eye bags. Now I'm going in, blending out the foundation, stippling it, just pressing it against my skin. I'm not really buffing it in yet. I'm going to really kind of just not really buff it, more or less like press it in my skin for the most part. Then after I take the brush, I'm going to go in with a sponge and go over that just to give it that airbrush look, a real natural look I'm going for here. I'm going in with my concealer. I'm only going to use 2 today. Tarte Shape Tape and my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm going to try to use as minimal amount as possible, focusing on the corners of my eyes, lifting the end of my eye up, a little bit on the forehead, a little nose, and on the chin. Alrighty, now I'm going with my NYX cream contour, just contouring my cheeks a little, under my chin and my forehead a little bit. Not really focusing the cream contour too much on my nose. I might go in with some bronzer later on my nose. I'm not really sure yet. And now I'm going in with my hydrating spray, and I'm actually going to spray the concealer and the contour. After I let it sit and dry for a little bit, it gives it a little bit more coverage and blends out a lot easier. Now it's time to take the sponge and blend out my concealer all over. Alright, and after I blend out my concealer and contour, I'm going to go in with some Wet n Wild setting powder, banana specifically, and set all of my concealer. I'm going to use my e.l.f. powder brush, and yeah. Alright, now I'm going in with a little bronzer. It's from my I Heart Revolution chocolate and strawberries. I'm going to go basically over the cream contour on my cheeks, chin, forehead, and a little bit of nose. Alright, now I'm going in with my Chanel finishing powder just to finish up anything the setting powder did not set. Finishing powder just does that. And now I'm just adding the eyeshadow colors that I use on the top of my eye to my waterline, so it gives it a little more pop. My eyes look more open and the colors just blend well together. Now I'm doing my lips, just coloring them in with a lip pencil. I think it's in brown. And then I'm going in with my NYX cinnamon bun or cinnamon roll lip gloss, and then going over that with just a clear peach color. Now I'm going in with the highlighter. It's LA Colors Body Shimmer, and I can't remember what color it is, but it was a real pretty pink that was more like a diamonds pink. So yeah, just gonna do that on my nose, eyebrow bone, cheeks, a little bit on my nose tip, on my top lip, and a little bit on my bottom lip.